Good evening and welcome to this live presentation of Fighting Irish Knoxville Catholic High School Baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith-Built Homes. Now here's your varsity lineup.
I'm a junior outfielder and pitcher, Connor Pinkert.
I'm sophomore infielder, Cooper Witt.
I'm junior infielder, Macklin Stevenson.
Oh, hello. I'm sophomore, first baseman and pitcher, Alex DeFelice.
I'm junior infielder and pitcher, Noah Bond.
I'm senior outfielder, Seth Cooper.
I'm junior third baseman, Edgar DeLeon.
Greetings, I'm junior infielder and pitcher, Sean Purcell.
I'm senior outfielder, Cole Ferrero.
I'm junior catcher and infielder, Matthew Fine.
I'm a senior pitcher and first baseman, Taylor Griffey.
I'm junior catcher and pitcher, Tyler Hayes.
I'm sophomore outfielder, Garrett Lewis.
I'm a senior shortstop, Sean Kearney.
I'm junior outfielder, Brock Hart.
I'm junior first baseman pitcher, James Hermes.
I'm senior outfielder, Bo Holland.
Thanks for watching live Fighting Irish Knoxville Catholic High School Baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith-Built Homes. Enjoy the game.
Good afternoon, Irish baseball fans. This afternoon, the Irish will be taking on the Jefferson County Patriots. The Irish current record is 8-13-1. Jefferson County Patriots, their record 17-6. Leading off for the Jeff County Patriots will be number 9, Trevor Whitley, playing third base. Batting second, the second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shaver. The DH will be batting third, number 17, Jonathan Royster. Jonathan will be DHing for the center fielder, number 3, Logan Flynn. Batting cleanup will be the shortstop, number 6, Matt Bradley. Batting fifth, pitcher, number 14, Sean Flad. Batting sixth, number 2, Tyler Franklin, left fielder. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 19, Jacob Rogers. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 12, Brandon Saylor. And batting ninth, number 5, the catcher, Nathan Kirk. The lineup today for the Knoxville Catholic Fighting Irish. Leading off at shortstop, number 6, Ryan McDonald. Batting second in left field, number 31, Nick Mackle. Batting third, second baseman, number 24, Sean Kearney. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 4, Connor Pinkert. Batting fifth, number 12, catching, Matthew Fine. Batting sixth will be the DH, number 14, Taylor Griffey. Taylor will be DHing for our pitcher today, number 9, Sean Purcell. Batting seventh, number 25, center fielder, Brock Hart. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 8, Garrett Lewis. Batting ninth, third baseman, number 2, Cooper Witt. Right now, the temperature is about 79 degrees here at the baseball field. We do have a 7 to 10 mile an hour wind blowing straight out to left field, which has been pretty much the case here every game we've had so far. Our two-hole hitter, Nick Mackle, does have the best batting average on the season so far with a .450 average, followed by Sean Kearney. Brock Hart at .357, although there's a Ryan McDonald in there at .395. Sean Kearney at .408. Sean Purcell, who will be starting on the mound today, has a total of 8.1 innings. He's pitched in 3 games. He has 2 game starts. He has no wins and 1 loss. Does have a rather high ERA at 7.56. So an ERA like that means we'd have to score about 8 runs to win the game today. But you never know. New day, new game. Ball bounces differently every time it's hit. Fans will be back with you at the start of this game. The Irish are taking the field right now to get set to go. Irish baseball brought to you on the Irish Streaming Network by Smith Built Homes. All right, baseball fans, we are set to go. Top of the first inning. Leading off for the Jefferson County Patriots, third baseman, number 9, Trevor Whitley. Trevor's taking a moment or two to get into the batter's box. Sean Purcell set with the first pitch. Little low, ball 1. Looked about the same pitch, but it was called strike 1. 1-1 count. Swung on, foul ball behind the plate. Caught by our catcher. First out of the inning. Matthew Fine made a nice play on that. With 1 out, that's going to bring up two-hole hitter, second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shaber. Tyler takes that first pitch up and in for ball 1. Pitch is low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count with 1 out, nobody on base. Batter got hit by a pitch there, so Sean gets him on first base. So with 1 out, Jeff County Patriots do have a runner on first. It's going to bring up the DH, number 17, Jonathan Royster. Pitch is low for ball one. 1-0 count on Jonathan. Foul ball out off our pitching area and the batting area for Knoxville Catholic High School. Another dent in the roof out there. Makes the count now 2-1 strike. Tyler Shaver still over there on first base. Pitch back. Slides back in safely on that throw over. Swung at a very low pitch there. Must have had a good break on that one. Evens count now 2-2. Double play here would be a good thing. Irish could roll one up. Runner takes off. He's going to be in standing up. The pitch is low and in the dirt. Catcher Matthew Fine had to battle that one. No throw down to second. So that takes the double play off. Unless we get a line drive to the second baseman who can reach over and touch second. Line drive out to left field. Comes up throwing, holds the runner at third. So, with one out, runners on first and third for the Jeff County Patriots. It's going to bring up the shortstop, number 6, Matt Bradley. Double play is back on here again with a runner on first. That pitch is low and outside, ball one. Runner goes. It's a pop-up. Center fielder's calling for it. He makes the catch. Runner holds at third. So, 2 outs. Runner still on first and third for the Jeff County Patriots. It's going to bring up their pitcher, number 14, Sean Flad. Be nice if Sean Purcell can get out of this mess here now with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Get back in their dugout. Warm up the bats. Pitch is low, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and third for the Jeff County Patriots. Throw over to first, almost had him. He had to dive back in on that one. The runner held at third. Runner goes. Oh, could have been a pickoff. It was a bad throw by Mr. Purcell to our second baseman. Allowed that run to score from third. So, 2 outs. Jeff County does take the lead, 1-0. Do have a runner over on third base yet. Pitch in there, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch a little high and away. 1 ball, 2 balls, no strikes actually. Pitch is in there, strike 1. 2-1 count, runner on third, 2 outs. Jeff County now leads the game 1-0. As a pass ball scores that run from third. Jeff County now has a 2-0 lead here at the top of the first inning. They've done a lot of damage here with 2 outs. Pitch is outside, ball 4. So 2 outs, they do have a runner on first, leading 2-0 here early in the game. Now batting for the Patriots, their left fielder, number 2, Tyler Franklin. Tyler takes a swing at that first pitch. Kind of a swinging bunt. Picked up by Sean Purcell, our pitcher, thrown out at first for the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. The Irish need a few runs here. They need 2 just to tie this game up here in the bottom of the first. Knoxville Catholic Fighting Irish Baseball, brought to you today by Smith Built Homes. Welcome back, Irish baseball fans. Leading off bottom of the first inning, our shortstop, number 6, Ryan McDonald. Ryan fouls that first pitch off. No balls, one strike. Patriots did get 2 runs top of the first inning, so the Irish are in here battling down 2-0. Fouls that second pitch off, back over behind the screen. Counts now, no balls, 2 strikes. On the year, Ryan is batting .395. Be good to get him on base, followed by a few others. Pitchers up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch is way outside. Ball 2. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. First batter up here for the Irish, so nobody on. Nice hit, deep out into left center field. Stand-up double for Ryan. Great hit. It's the way to start out for the Irish. First batter up, it's already in scoring position out on second base. Thought there for a little bit that might be closer to our bullpen out there, and the wind assist could have been a home run. It's going to bring up our left fielder, number 31, Nick Mackle. Bunts that first pitch. Does advance the runner. So, sacrifice bunt, first out. Well, a little conference here between the umpires. Nick Mackle still standing over there on first base. Looks like a little questionable call here. Now they do call him out. So, 1 out, we do not have a runner on third base in Ryan McDonald. It's going to bring up our second baseman, number 24, Sean Kearney. Pass ball, base hit, whatever. Would score that run from third. Vicious cut on that pitch. Strike 1. Pitch is low and inside. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've got Savannah over on the camera today, so if anything's a little out of focus, you can blame her. There's a pop-up out to short right field. Catch made, throws in. Does score the run. So with 2 outs, sacrifice fly there. The Irish do get 1 on the board. That's going to bring to the plate our first baseman, number 1, Connor Pinkard. Connor was hit by the pitch there, kind of off the top of his foot. So we have another base runner. Coming to the plate for the Irish is going to be our catcher, number 12, Matthew Fine. Not sure what happened there. Must have hit the plate, calling it a foul ball. He got out to the second baseman, however. Probably a good thing because he could have made an easy play for the out there, a force out at second. So Matthew digs back in now. 0-1 count. Actually, a 1-1 count. Fly ball out to center fielder. Third out of the inning. So the Irish do get one there. However, we go to the top of the second inning. The Irish are trailing the Jefferson County Patriots 2-1. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. If Mr. Corleone from Jeff County is listening and watching the game today, had a nice talk with his son earlier. He said to be sure and tell his dad hello and that he loves him. All right, we start at the top of the second inning. Leading off, first baseman, number 19, Jacob Rogers. First pitch, swung on, line drive at center field. So one pitch, one man on base. Double play is back on. It would be nice if the Irish could roll one up and turn two here, right here. Keep Jefferson County off the base paths. Pitch is low and outside, ball one. Jacob Rogers getting himself a pretty good lead over there at first. Pitch is in there, strike one. One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Patriots. They lead this game 2-1. Throw over to first. Oh, that was close play there. He had to dive back quickly for that. Pitch is in there, another low strike zone pitch. One ball, two strikes. The batter is right fielder number 12, Brandon Saylor. That pitch is low. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another throw over to first. He gets back in time again. Line drive out to center field. Just over our shortstop's head. Puts runners on first and second for the Patriots. Nobody out. Going to bring up their catcher, number 5, Nathan Kirk. Double play still on with a runner on first. He bunts that ball. Sean Purcell made a diving catch for the out. He was actually in foul territory when he dove and caught that ball. So the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up third baseman, their leadoff hitter, Trevor Whitley. First pitch in there, low, strike one. No balls, one strike. It's that ball out to left field. Nick Mackle comes in and makes the play on that. Now 2 down. Runners on first and second for the Patriots. It's going to bring up their second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shaver. He squares to bunt that first pitch. Puts down a great bunt. Got down that third base line, and we were trapped on that one. Third baseman had to cover for a man coming from second. So, bases loaded now with 2 outs. It's going to bring up their DH, number 17, Jonathan Royster. Pitch is low and in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The bases are loaded, however. Base hit here can do some serious damage. That wind blowing out to left, it could be real bad. Takes a vicious hack at that one. He was going for the fences there. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Strikeout here would be huge. Fouls that one back out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bases are loaded for the Patriots. Pitch is low. Ball 2 evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 men on for the Patriots. We need a good thing to happen right here for the Irish. Fly ball out to center field. Fielded cleanly, 3rd out of the inning. So the Patriots load the bases, but they got nothing out of it. Sean got himself out of some trouble there. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Patriots do lead the Fighting Irish by a score of 2-1. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. All right, Irish baseball fans, we've got Taylor Griffey, our DH, leading off bottom of the second inning. Takes that first pitch low, ball one. Taylor is DHing for our pitcher, Sean Purcell. A little nubber out to the third baseman. Makes a high throw, but the first baseman does come out down with it for out number one. It's going to bring our center fielder, number 25, Brock Hart, to the plate for the Irish. A 2-1 game. It is close. We do need base runners here. Pitch low and in the dirt, ball one. What was a really bright sunny day earlier is the clouds are rolling in. Saying there's a chance of rain about 8 o'clock. Hopefully we can get this in before that. That pitch is up and away for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody on, but there is 1 out. Bottom of the second, Jeff County's leading this game 2-1. Fouls that one off down the right field line. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouls another pitch off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brock made a nice play out there in center field for the third out there, the top half of this inning. Wind kind of moving that ball around a bit. He made a nice catch on it. Foul tip, strike 3. Now 2 down for the Irish. So 2 up, 2 down here. It's going to bring to the plate our right fielder, number 21, Garrett Lewis. First pitch low and away, ball one. On the year, Garrett has a .375 batting average. On base percentage of .464. He got all over that pitch, however, it did get fouled down the right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count with 2 outs. Quickly 2 outs on the Irish. Nice breaking ball in there for strike 2. Get pretty good hook on that one. Foul tip, strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Irish. We're going to go to the top of the third inning with the Jeff County Patriots leading this game 2-1. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. Leading off top of the third inning, the shortstop, number 6, Matt Bradley. Bradley's quickly behind, 2 foul balls. No balls, 2 strikes on Mr. Bradley. Pitch up and away a little bit. Ball 1. Good 2-strike pitch. Goes down, makes a golf swing on that one. Gets out there to left center field off the wall. He's in with a stand-up double. It's going to bring to the plate their pitcher, number 14, Sean Flad. Pitch is low and outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second base in scoring position. Sean's got some work to do out there on the mound today. The pitch is outside, ball 2. Sean Purcell steps off the rubber, looks back towards second on that runner. The pitch swung on, fouled off over to the football field. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count on Sean Flad. Swinging, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on second for the Jeff County Patriots. Line drive down that left field line. It's going to hold the runner at third. Runner holds up on first, and Mr. Flad. So, nobody out. Patriots have runners on the corners, first and third. It's going to bring up their left fielder, number 2, Tyler Franklin. Pitch outside for ball 1. Hit by pitch. That's going to load the bases now for Jeff County. So, with nobody out, bases are loaded, full of Patriots. It's going to bring up number 19, first baseman, Jacob Rogers. First pitch outside, ball 1. There's some activity back here behind me in the bullpen for the Irish. Tyler Hayes and James Hermes both warming up. Fouls that pitch off. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is low and in the dirt. Ball 2. Fouls that pitch off. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's one out to center field. It's going to short hop him. It's going to score that run from third. We did get a tag out on that runner going from second to third, so there is one out. However, they did score on that play. So the Jeff County Patriots now lead this game 3-1. One out, runners on first and second. Brings up their right fielder, number 12, Brandon Saylor. Pitch is inside, ball 1. Pitch gets away. It's going to advance a runner safely. Runners advance from first and second. They're now on second and third with one out. So with the walk there to Brandon Saylor, the bases are once again loaded for the Jeff County Patriots. There is one out. Tyler Hayes has come on for the Irish. He inherits a bit of trouble in a game where we're down 3-1, top of the third inning. There's one out. The bases are full of Jeff County Patriots. Tyler Hayes now on the mound for the Irish, looking at his first batter. Their catcher, number 5, Nathan Kirk. First pitch is in there, strike one. Taylor's our sidearm hurdler. He's been very effective this year. Pitch is in there, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Bases loaded, full of Patriots. Double play could get us out of this inning, save a lot of damage. Swung on, foul tip, strike 3. So, first batter by Mr. Hayes is an out. That brings up their third baseman, leadoff batter, number 9, Trevor Whitley. Two outs now. Base is still loaded. Fouls that first pitch off over onto the soccer field. So, no balls, 1 strike. Pitch just a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to our third baseman. Had to jump up to grab that thing. It took a big hop. He did go over and tag third for that third out. A much needed out. So as we go to the bottom of the third inning, Jeff County Patriots lead this ball game by a score of 3-1. Irish baseball brought to you on the Irish Streaming Network by Smith Built Homes. As we go to the bottom of the third inning, leading off our third baseman, number 2, Cooper Witt. It's a mean cut at that first pitch for strike 1. Pitch is outside for ball 2. So look at the scoreboard, it tells me it's a 1-1 count. Fouls that pitch off behind the plate. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that pitch off towards the football field, which has a soccer game going on this afternoon. Call strike 3. So 1 out on the Irish. It's going to bring up our leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 6, Ryan McDonald. Pitch is low, ball 1. The Irish need some base runners here to get back in this ball game. Ground ball out here to right field. So Ryan's on with a single. 1 out here in this inning. Brings up our left fielder, number 31, Nick Mackle. Takes that first pitch, looked awfully low, but he did call it a strike. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Runner on first for the Irish. A little early on that changeup, fouled it off. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's a mean cut at that pitch. Strike 3, quickly 2 outs. It's going to bring up our second baseman, number 24, Sean Kearney. Pitch was just a bit outside. Ball 1. Pitch is low and in, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on first for the Irish, but we do have 2 outs. Trailing in this game, 3-1. Pitch is up and away. Ball 3. So quickly a 3-0 count. Pitch is in there for strike. 3-1 count. I believe he was probably taken all the way there. Strike 2. Low outside corner on that pitch. So we got a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on first for the Irish. Pitch is up and away. Ball 4. Puts runners on first and second for the Irish. So the tying run is standing on first for the Irish. Go ahead run. If we can knock one out of here. This is our cleanup hitter. First baseman, number 1, Connor Pinkard. First pitch low and outside, ball 1. Pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Irish. Ground ball foul down that left field line. Takes count now to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Irish really need something to happen right here. 2-out rally would be a great thing. Foul tip, strike 3. So we're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. Patriots are leading this ball game by 3-1. Irish baseball on the Irish streaming network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. Welcome back, Irish baseball fans. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Leading off will be their second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shaver. First pitch in there, strike 1. Tyler Hayes on the mound in relief has been very effective. He started off with first strike pitch. Foul ball. Count now 0-2. So Tyler's quickly ahead. Patriots are sending some folks down to their bullpen. Pitcher's in there, call, strike 3. Good job there by Tyler. It's going to bring up their DH, number 17, Jonathan Royster. Takes that first pitch out here to left field. Left fielder Garrett Lewis backs up, makes a great play on that. Quickly, 2 down. Going to bring up their shortstop, cleanup hitter, number 6, Matt Bradley. First pitch just a little bit outside, ball 1. It's about the first time he's not thrown a first pitch strike there. Pitch is low and outside, ball 2. Quickly, 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball, third base, comes up, throws over, and throws the ball high. I think that has happened to the Irish on several occasions from third base over to first. So Matt Bradley gets on by a throwing error by our third baseman. It's going to bring up their pitcher, number 14, Sean Flad. You certainly don't want to give a team extra outs, but we have done that a couple times today. That first pitch was outside, ball one. Batter calls times out. Umpire grants it. That pitch is outside. Ball two. Well, Tyler's getting himself in a bit of a jam here with a 2-0 count. There are 2 outs, but they do have a runner in scoring position on second. Foul ball back behind the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner on second. Ground ball to first base. Fields it. Comes up. Makes the out at first. So the Patriots do get a base runner there. However, they do leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Fighting Irish down by a score of 3-1. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. Jeff County Patriots have made a change here on the mound. Now pitching, number 3, Logan Flynn. Former pitcher Sean Flad, number 14, is now out in center field. Leading off bottom of the 4th inning for the Fighting Irish, the catcher, number 12, Matthew Fine. It's a ground ball out to left field. On with a single. So, we do get a leadoff batter on base. Coming to the plate for the Irish is our DH, number 14, Taylor Griffey. Actually, we have a pitch hitter in Bo Holland, number 27. He takes one. First pitch, ground ball out to right or left field. So, 2 batters, and we have 2 base runners. Nobody out for the Irish. Don't want to leave them stranded out here, but with no outs, things are looking fairly good for the Irish right now. This new pitcher's kind of putting them right where we want them. Patriots coach out to have a little chat with their pitcher, Coach Corleone. All right, catcher goes back behind the plate. Now batting for the Irish will be the center fielder, number 25, Brock Hart. Squares the bunt, pops it foul down the first base line. So no balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second for the Irish. Trying to get him moved over about 90 feet. That pitch actually went behind Brock. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wasn't a question of him getting hit with that pitch. It was too far away from him. Fouls that back behind the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on first and second. The Jeff County Patriots started with a lefty in this game, made a change here in this bottom of the 4th inning, brought on yet another lefty. Brock calls time, umpire grants it. Pitcher's taking a little while to get his sign from the catcher what he wanted there on that pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop couldn't come up with it cleanly. Loads the bases for the Irish. So, with nobody out, we have the bases loaded. It's going to bring up our right fielder, number 21, Garrett Lewis. Now would be the time here for the Irish. Swing of the bat could give us a 5-3 lead. Pitcher's up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with nobody out. Bases full of Irishmen. That pitch was in there. Strike 1. I don't believe Garrett agreed with the umpire on that one. Hit by pitch. Scores a run for the Irish. Leaves the bases loaded with nobody out. Scores now 3-2. The Patriots bullpen is getting very active down there again. Now batting for the Irish, third baseman, number 2, Cooper Witt. Cooper puts down a bunt. Beautiful bunt. However, it was called foul. That was right down the line. Beautiful bunt. But it is the first strike. Cooper showed a little speed there getting down the line to first base. Wouldn't put it past Coach Moore to keep the bunt on here for a while. And he does. However, he bunts it foul. No balls, 2 strikes. If he bunts it foul here, it is out. Pitch was way outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bases are loaded for the Irish. Fly ball to the second baseman goes out to shallow left field, makes the catch for the first out. So with 1 down, brings up our leadoff hitter, our shortstop, number 6, Ryan McDonald. Ryan comes to the plate. There is 1 out. We do have the bases loaded. Base hit here could actually put the Irish ahead by 1 run. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Foul ball down third base line, fielded by Coach Moore. Counts now 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Fly ball out to right field. Catch is made. Runner at third tags and goes. Runner from second tagged and advances to third. So the Irish have just tied this game up. 3-3 ball game now with 2 outs. Runners on the corner at first and third. Brings up our left fielder, number 31, Nick Mackle. Pitch is in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on the corners, first and third for the Irish. Throw back over to first, back safely, plenty of time. Fly ball out to right field for the third out. Catch is made. So after 4 complete innings, the Irish have tied this game up at 3 apiece. Irish Baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. Welcome back, Irish baseball fans. We go to the top of the 5th inning in a tied ball game, 3-3. Tyler Hayes still on the mound facing their leadoff batter in this inning, left fielder number 2, Tyler Franklin. First pitch is a little outside for ball 1. Swinging bunt. Tyler just could not get it picked up and over to first base. So their runner, leadoff batter, does get on first. It's going to bring up their first baseman, number 19, Jacob Rogers. Vicious cut there at strike 1. Double play is on. Would be good to see the Irish roll one up right here. Tyler steps off the rubber and looks over to first. Pitch is up and in for ball 1. Steps off, looks the runner back over to first again. Fouls that ball back over behind the netting, behind the stands. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out with a runner on first base for the Patriots in a tie ball game, 3-3. Ground ball. No, it's actually fly ball out center field. Out number 1. It's going to bring up their right fielder, number 12, Brandon Saylor. So 1 out, runner on first. Double play here would get us out of this inning. Get back, manufacture some runs. Ball's foul over onto the batting cages. Down that left field line. No balls, 1 strike on Brandon Saylor. Tyler steps off again. The base runner at first dives back in. Foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Matthew Fine, our catcher, throws back to first behind the runner. But he does get back safely. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Throw down. Got him on trying to steal. So, there are now 2 outs. Erase the base runner. Pop foul back behind the plate. Keeps the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Nobody on base for the Patriots after that caught stealing. Nice throw by our catcher, Matthew Fine. Got the tag down on him in plenty of time. Pitch is low and away for ball 3. Full count now with 2 outs. The sun had gone behind the clouds for a while, but now it's back out again, and it's got to be a problem for the center fielder, third baseman. Fly ball out to our left fielder, fielded cleanly. Third out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tie ball game 3-3. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. So as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Patriots have brought on a new pitcher, number 24, Caleb Bollinger. Leading off for the Irish, second baseman, number 24, Sean Kearney. Pitch is low and in the dirt for ball 1. Foul ball back behind the plate. Count now 1-1. Pitch is outside. Ball 2. Bottom of the 4th inning, the Irish managed to get that leadoff batter on base, who finally came around and tied this game up. Fly ball out to center field. And the catch is made for out number 1. It's going to bring to the plate for the Irish first baseman, number 1, Connor Pinkard. First pitch, ball one. Ground ball, foul down that first base line. 1-1 count. Pitch is low and in the dirt. Ball two. Ground ball to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly, up throwing to first. So quickly, 2 outs. That's going to bring to the plate for the Irish our catcher, number 12, Matthew Fine. Pitch just a little low, ball one. Low and in, ball two. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs. There's strike one. Took a pretty good swing at that one. Pitch on that low inside corner. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes now with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Irish. Pitch in the dirt on the outside edge. Ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one down at third base line. Pitch bounces in there for ball 4. So the Irish do get 1 aboard. However, there are 2 outs. It's going to bring to the plate our DH, number 14, Taylor Griffey. Taylor on the year has a .320 batting average. Taylor's had 8 hits, 6 singles, 2 doubles, no home runs. He has driven in 10 RBI. First pitch in there, strike one. Whoa, hot line drive to the first baseman. And it makes a face-saving catch on that for the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning with the score tied 3-3. Irish baseball brought to you on the Irish Streaming Network by Smith Built Homes. So we go to the top of the 6th inning in a tied up ball game, 3-3. Tyler Hayes still on the mound. Ground ball out to second base very quickly. 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 down. That was their leadoff batter, third baseman, number 9, Trevor Whitley. Coming to the plate for the Patriots, second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shaver. Deep fly ball, one hops the fence out there by the bullpen. He's going to have a stand-up double. So they do get a batter on, and in fact in scoring position for the Patriots with 1 out. It's going to bring up their DH, number 17, Jonathan Royster. The outfielders shielding their eyes. The sun is really a bad spot right now for them. Base runner on second actually tried to steal third. A bad throw down by Matthew Fine out to left field allowed that run to score. So the Patriots, I believe, have gotten 3 of their 4 runs today by error. So they now lead this game 4-3. 2 balls, no strikes the count with 1 out. Nobody on. There's a hot ground ball out to left field. Nick Mackle comes up with it cleanly and holds the runner at first. It's going to bring up their shortstop, number 6, Matt Bradley. Ball's low and in the dirt for ball 1. So with 1 out, Patriots do have a runner on first base. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Tyler steps off, looks that runner back to first. Throw over to first, he gets back in plenty of time. Count still 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Fouls that back behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch just a little up. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first for the Patriots. Pitch is in there, strike 2. Throw over to runner on first, gets back in plenty of time. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first for the Patriots. Ground ball to second. Gets the force out. Our shortstop, Ryan McDonald, had to make a diving play on that ball, came up with it, pitched it over to second base for the out. So there are now 2 down. Runner on first. Batter's their pitcher. Number 24, Caleb Bollinger. Pitch was way outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs now on the Patriots. Pitch is fouled off back behind the home dugout. Count moves to 2 balls and 1 strike. Foul ball down that left field line. Takes the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Patriots have scored 1 run here in the top of the 6th inning. Now lead it 4-3. Another foul ball down that left field line. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. High pop foul. Gets behind the Irish dugout. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner on first for the Patriots. Fly ball gets past our right fielder out here to the wall. He's going to score that run. Batter attempted to stretch that into a triple, and he was thrown out. Tag put on him for the 3rd out. However, they did score yet another run there. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's now the Patriots 5, Irish 3. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes. go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Leadoff batter, number 25, Brock Hart, hit by the first pitch. So the Irish have the leadoff batter on base here to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Brings up our right fielder, number 21, Garrett Lewis. That's 2 pitches, 2 batters hit by pitch. So the Irish have runners on first and second with nobody out. Things can change in a heartbeat. It's going to bring up our third baseman, number 2, Cooper Witt. See if Coach puts the bunt on here to move his runners over. Patriots are making a change here. Looks like the third baseman is going to come on and pitch. That would be number 9, Trevor Whitley. Another righty, so we've faced 2 lefties and now 2 righties here in this game. All right, back to live baseball with Cooper Witt at the plate. Runners on first and second, both hit by the first pitch thrown to them. So with nobody out, Irish have 2 aboard, first and second. Cooper squares the bunt. Pulls it back for ball 1. Attempts a bunt again, however, was pulled back. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. 2 runners on for the Irish. There's a bunt down to the third baseman. So sacrifice bunt moves the runners each 90 feet. So we have runners now on second and third. That is the first out for the Irish here in the 6th inning. It's going to bring to the plate our shortstop, number 6, Ryan McDonald. So with 1 out, Irish have runners on second and third. Base hit could potentially score 2 here and tie it up, or to actually take the lead. Although the scoreboard out there says 4-3, I believe it's actually 5-3. Fouls that pitch off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Irish could use a base hit right here. Fouls that pitch off. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Ball 2. Got away from the catcher, but definitely not far enough away to score that run from third. Two balls, 2 strikes the count. Pitch is inside. He's lost it. Scores a run from third. I think I'm going to go with the scoreboard and say it's a tie game now of 4-4. Also advanced that runner from second over to third on that play. So a pass ball by the catcher scores a run for the Irish, ties this game up at 4-4. Pitch was inside, ball 3. Irish now have runners at the corner. 1 out. It's going to bring up our left fielder, number 31, Nick Mackle. Nick squares the bunt. Foul ball down that left field line. Needs to make this bunt down that first base line here if he can. Great play by their catcher. Popped it foul. He dove and caught it. So there are now 2 outs. 2 down for the Irish. Runners at the corner. Brings up our second baseman, number 24, Sean Kearney. Use a base hit right here, Sean. Score that run from third. Pitch is outside. Called a ball 1. Pitch is up for ball 2. So Sean's quickly ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. There are 2 outs. There are 2 runners on base. He's just swinging that breaking ball, which was in the dirt, for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice way to break this knotted up tie here with the base hit. Fly ball out to right field for the third out. So the Irish strand 2 runners, but they do tie this game up yet again. We're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Score tied. Patriots 4, the Irish 4. Irish baseball on the Irish Streaming Network, brought to you by Smith Built Homes.